this is Julie Bayless, and I recently had a request from a student of mine to demonstrate a sequence that would be great for someone that works on the computer a lot. I don't know, maybe that someone is you. And someone that suffers from a lot of tension in the shoulders and neck and pain in the hands and wrists, okay? So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go through a sequence that you can use on your lunch break. It'll take a few minutes, but it'll really help open up your hands. So we're gonna start off with the right hand, and you're gonna bring the palm up towards the ceiling and then put the palm out away from you. You're gonna take your left hand and gently pull back on the right thumb. And just relax the head, neck, and shoulders. And I like to actually squeeze the fingertip and pull it back. Don't pull it back. I shouldn't see any like crazy faces like, oh, okay, don't make crazy faces. I mean, make crazy faces if it hurts, but don't come to that point. You want to feel a nice stretch in the hand and just breathe here. If you're doing this on your lunch break, I really encourage you to take, commit to 2 or 3 breaths on each finger, or hang out as long as you can. What you should feel, what's ideal, I'm going to switch fingers here and pulling back, arms straight and bring the shoulders down. What you should feel is a nice stretch. What you don't want to feel is pain or compression. You've gone too far. So tune in. Looks like this. And make sure you take a few very mindful breaths. I'm going to the middle finger here. And like on this finger right here, I feel the stretch along the finger, in the hand, and even up the forearm. Feels really nice, actually. Nice way to treat those hands. We're doing the opposite of the squeezing and the crunching kind of motion that we have when we're typing, and we're opening up the hand. Woo! Now it's kind of zingy, feeling it all over. Again, if your shoulder starts to kind of ride up, relax it down. Squeeze the tips of the fingers. According to reflexology, the tips of the fingers relate to the head, brain, and sinus reflexes. Squeezing the tips can help alleviate sinus pressure. And it just feels really good. And finally on the pinky. Whew. Lovely. Just bring that hand down. That's all I'm doing. Just relaxing. And then I'm going to shake that hand out. Shake the shoulder out. And before we move on to the other side, go ahead and compare how your fingers feel and how your hands feel. Touching each finger to your thumb. Ooh, that's interesting. And then how does this hand feel overall? A lot of my clients and students say that the hand that's been worked on, that's been stretched, oftentimes feels lighter. It feels more fluid, less clunky, and it just feels like you just need fewer brain cells to move the fingers in this hand versus this one. It feels kind of disjointed and not integrated. Well, we're not going to leave you lopsided, so let's go ahead and bring your left hand out, take that right arm, touching that left thumb and pulling it back. And you can have your arm up or your shoulder up or down. Down is the best. And you can relax it down. But for the purposes, so you can see, I'm going to have the hand out. So you can see that I'm stretching and I'm squeezing the tip of my thumb. Again, if at any point you feel pain, don't do that, okay? Back off. It's not a contest. It's not an ego thing. You're going to do things that are nice for your body. And again, commit to at least 2 or 3 breaths on each finger. I'm moving to my index finger now. Feeling more of a stretch now in the forearms, which feels really nice. Go into the middle finger. And while you're breathing, you can think about relaxing the muscles in your face. Oftentimes those are squeezed up and tense. and then finally the pinky. Shake that hand out, the wrist and the shoulders. Roll out the wrist. This is a great little, ooh, my hands feel all nice and warm now. Great sequence to do, you know, 2-3 times a day while you're at your desk. I really encourage you to step away from your desk, walk around the house, and do that nice little stretching of the hand and the wrist sequence and even the forearms to really lubricate the joints, get movement back, and to avoid repetitive stress injury. All right, have a great day. I hope you found this video helpful, and we'll see you virtually.